Daily B, 99. Holy shit. You've got to understand, everything matters when you're teaching people. Hey, this is Brian, and this is the Daily B99. As I said before, BrianWright732.com, fitin.com, PHITIN.com. Check me out, see what's up. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, KillerBCSA, Twitter, BrianWright732, Facebook. Look me up, Brian Wright. You'll find me. I'm also BrianWright732. I have a fan page, and then I have a fit-in page. So I'm all over the internet. If you Google me, you'll find me. There's some other dude named Brian Wright who's on the internet too. He's actually some musician. He's better at his internet game than me, and I'm kind of pissed about it because he comes up first everywhere. So I don't know. I got to work on my game. I got to up this. Okay, what am I talking about? I'm talking about your appearance, everything, the way you speak. It all matters. So I'm throwing one of my dudes under the bus. He will go nameless. I had a guy, he's a young dude. He's trying to get himself into the personal training side of my business. He's been with me a long time. He's very good at what he does, but he doesn't know how to present himself. So I'm sitting in my office and I'm working on the computer, and I have a group of mature adults, which are basically white-collar people that make good money, that use my facility to work out. They're in the weight room in the back, and they're working out. And then this young dude's on the mat with a personal training client, and he ripped off a burp that was so disgusting that I think I threw up in my mouth. This is so crass of me to say, but it was like a wet fart coming out of his mouth. It was horrendous. And I was like, what the fuck? And I'm like, all right, I'm going to let it go. I'll talk to him later. And then I peek out, and he's unshaven, and his hair is kind of a mess. He's wearing a dirty T-shirt, and the same pair of shorts he's been wearing for 3 days. He didn't smell the best. He was sweating profusely because it was really hot in here and we don't have air conditioning. And he was basically laying in a puddle of his own sweat on the floor while his client was doing work. And then when they were done, or she went to her last rounds of ab work, he came and he sat down on the side and he put his bare feet up on the table that we have in our sitting area while he was laughing about some, personal nonsense, like giving up way too much information about what he did the night before. It involved a little bit of debauchery. And so I waited for everybody to leave, and I pulled him aside, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? How do you expect anyone to come into your place and pay $50+ an hour to work with you to get them to a better place if you are going to present yourself as a homeless person with no discipline and no respect? So everything matters. The way you speak, the way you dress, the way you present yourself is everything. If you have someone that has a decent amount of money and they come here, they want to be treated appropriate to the money that they're spending. Actually, I'm going to nix that. It doesn't matter how much someone has, because I have people that really can barely afford personal training and other people that can really afford personal training, and they both deserve the same level of service and respect by treating their money and their time respectfully. So when they show up, I can't be dirty. I can't smell bad. I can't be a distraction from what they want. I don't necessarily have to be the ideal that they aspire to, but at least I have to be professional so that they have the confidence to give me money. And they should also feel the sense of confidence that I have in presenting myself, which means the time I take in my personal care is the same time I take in their care and my education so that I can help them better. You really have to be professional. There's nothing worse than you walk into a place and they speak unprofessionally and the workers are unkempt and they don't take the time to focus on themselves or you or anything. They're just kind of there. I don't need bodies filling slots. I need people here servicing my customers well so that they stay members. If I could go to the local gym and get a better rate than what you're paying here to get inferior results but feel better about the experience, that's going to happen. So when people come to me and they pay a premium rate, I have to give them a premium facility, I have to give them a premium service, and I have to treat myself as a concierge for this premium quality. So I have to represent that. So Clean clothes, must. Clean shaven, or at least like not unkempt, important. Hair, not a complete nightmare, important. Not smelling, extremely important. Not burping and farting and doing dumb shit in their presence, yeah, really, really important. Laying on the floor while they're doing work, bad. Laying on the couch, bad. Fucking around with your cell phone, bad. You have to give your customers attention and respect. Everyone has a limited amount of time in the day to get things done. Respect that time. Invest yourself into that time for them. And then they will give you the money you need to make your living off of this dream job, which is getting a high rate of pay for a minimal amount of work. So, respect your clients, respect yourself to get results. Don't think it's okay to be a dirty slob, especially when you're young. Because I hate to say it, ageism does exist in business. I'm 42. People treat me completely different at 42 than when I was 24. When I was 24 and I was working with 40-plus-year-old people, they looked at me as a child. And for me to get their money and their respect, I had to behave as a man. And that's the message. If you want adults to use your service, you have to be mature enough and responsible enough and respectful enough to demand or command their compensation. So you've got it behind the eight ball if you're young. If you're 20-something years old and you're working with mature individuals that have families and, a husband or a wife and kids and a big job and car payments and house payments and all that, they don't want to waste their time to come give, a dirty slob who they probably have no confidence where their money's going to help them achieve a goal. They're going to rather work with someone that they respect, that they feel comfortable giving money to achieve the goals that they want. And again, they'll take an inferior achievement to work with a better quality of person. So you could be the best at what you do, but your presentation can be extremely poor or puts off a client base, and then you're just going to lose it. So even if people don't care, and I'm being a little over the top, which I know I'm not, but even if I am, you should still not risk losing a client because your hygiene sucks, because your behavior sucks. Your behavior has to map towards your goals. You want to make good money doing what you do, treat yourself well, treat your clients great, and make sure that your appearance is appropriate. Make sure you don't stink. Make sure you shower, use deodorant, comb your hair, trim your beard, all that shit. It's really important. I know too many schools that you walk in and people are just like, wow, this is a group of bums. And a lot of times it's not even the case. It's just people that are lazy because they had to get up early. I get up at 4:30 in the morning and I show up here and I still comb my hair. I still make sure my clothes are all right. And I make sure I put deodorant on and I shower if I have to. I do what I got to do. But it's my business. It's my responsibility. But if you want to work for me, you're going to have to do the same damn thing. Because if you want to represent me, you have to be up to par with what I want for representation. Someone posted something like a month ago and it stayed in my brain. And they were like, if you treat yourself like crap and your business, your physical place like crap, all you're going to get is crap for clients. So if you don't clean up yourself, and you don't clean up your space, and you don't stay on top of things and provide a premium appearance, you're not going to get a premium customer. Premium people go where premium things are done, or the perception of premium. Perception is reality in business. So you've got to provide people the things that they're used to seeing just to get their attention. You can't, when people see garbage, they expect garbage. When people see nice, neat, organized, they expect something higher. So give them what they expect to get their attention and get them in and then blow their minds, and then you're all good. But guys, everything matters. What you say, what you smell like, what you look like, how you communicate, everything matters. Don't think you can, just because you're good at what you do doesn't mean you can get away with anything. All right, I'm out. Go clean up.